So I've just woken up, got on Instagram and found out we have high quality images of all the new summer LEGO Harry Potter sets. So let's get into this reaction. We've obviously seen one big blurry image of all of them. I'll put that image on screen now, but you can't really tell exactly what's going on here just by this picture alone. So let's get into these pictures, which I'm seeing for the first time. So we have the Stag Patronus, and this set looks absolutely phenomenal. Wow. I actually quite like the different sort of shades going on. We have some obviously normal sky blue alongside some transparent light blue, and I thought that combination would be a bit bizarre, but it actually looks pretty good. I do wish there was more trans blue elements, because it's like 95% normal sky blue color and then just 5% trans blue. I think I would have preferred it to be more of like a 50-50 split or something like that, or at least like a 70-30, but that's okay. We have a plaque here which says Expecto Patronum. There's the Harry minifigure. The Harry minifigure doesn't look to be unique at all. We were meant to be getting a Lupin minifigure in this set though, and I can't see him. Okay, there he is. Okay, the Lupin figure I'm pretty sure is unique, so that's good. I think this is really good. Oh, okay, we'll get on to that. But I think this is really good. I mean, you're looking at what, $65 I believe it was. I can't quite remember. And I mean, that's going to look fantastic on my shelving unit, I have to say. On my wooden shelves, this is going to stand out so much. It just looks really cool. I don't know if there's any other pictures of where you can transform it into a wolf, because I know that is another option with this set. If I find that picture after I'm editing it, or while I'm editing it I should say, I'll put that on screen now so you can see that, but it's not currently present in this Instagram post provided by Jong28. So let's get on to the next set. We have the Battle of Hogwarts. This set looks good. Oh, come on, there's no printing on Bellatrix's dress, really? How did they do that for Bellatrix in 2010, which was obviously 13 years ago? But not today in 2023. It's bizarre. Like, we have printing on Molly Weasley's dress, but oh, hang on a minute, are those dual molded arms? Is there a closer picture? Those are dual molded arms. I am 99% certain. I can't imagine we get close-up pictures of the minifigures yet, but we have Harry in his Deathly Hallows uniform, or not uniform, attire I should say. We have a sand green Voldemort. This has to be one of my favourite Voldemort figures. I can just tell by looking at it from afar. This looks phenomenal. Neville looks similar to the one we got in the Advent calendar. This is Scabia, I believe. Obviously have Nagini, and these wand effect things look great. I'm pretty sure this is the first time we have these sort of elements in LEGO. Maybe they are pre-existing pieces which I've never seen before, molded in these trans red and trans green colours, but they do the job absolutely fine. The actual build itself, I like it. There's not much interior going on. I understand the two bits to the sides are actually just meant to be hallways, so they're not, okay, I can appreciate them being not too thick, so that's sort of fine, but it does look like the interior for the actual main build, the actual clock tower, or whatever you want to call it, does seem to be lacking. It looks to be around 8 deep, which isn't too bad, I guess. Yeah, it just looks more like a frame rather than like a big chunky build. It's sort of similar to the 2023 Room of Requirements set, where it just gives me that vibe of like it's sort of like a big Lego frame with not much depth to it, but there you are. Okay, so the Quidditch trunk. This set also costs $65, and this does not look to be worth $65. This is $65, really? That's a shame. Like, when you consider this set and this set is exactly the same price, like, who's going to buy the Quidditch trunk instead? I mean, I guess if you like Quidditch minifigures, which obviously, I get that, but is the build really that appealing? I mean, we get some decent minifigures, I guess. Do you have any more pictures of the accessories that we get, or is that sort of it? I don't know. I mean, this set is just weak in my opinion. I mean, the Expected Patronum set is surprising because I thought that was going to be the weakest set going into this, but I actually think it's one of the stronger ones. The Hogwarts Express, okay, so it doesn't come with a ring of track. It comes with some track, or maybe it does come with a ring of track, but it's just not. No, because it has a sort of like slope piece. I've never seen that before. Usually when LEGO gives us some track pieces, we get a ring of track. That's usually how it goes. And if we get track, then usually it's motorized. And we saw it had some track pieces on the last blurry image, but yeah, I guess we just get some track but not a ring of track. Okay, that's concerning because obviously this set is $130. The last 2018 Hogwarts Express set was $80, so this is $50 more expensive. And for that, I was basically justifying that price increase in my head because, okay, we're getting motor functions, we're getting a ring of track, and you know that costs money. So I guess, you know, $80 to $130 is sort of warranted, but that's not the case. Obviously, we get some track, we don't get motor functions, and arguably the train station is smaller than the 2018 one, not by much, but I'd say it's probably of a similar size. But yeah, where on earth is the extra $50 coming from? Because we get 6 minifigures. No, wait, we get 7 minifigures, sorry. So a very similar minifigure count to the last 2018 version, because I believe that set had 6 minifigures. So we get 1 extra carriage, you get like 6 pieces of track. In fact, is that 6 pieces? Probably roughly 6, I'm guessing. I can see 4, and obviously there's an extra carriage, so I'm guessing it's 6. The station's roughly the same size. It's hard to justify the extra $50, if I'm going to be honest with you. I guess inflation is basically the culprit here. That's a shame. I think the set looks good. Actually, I think you get 8 minifigures because here's the conductor. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minifigures. Okay, so you get 2 more minifigures, some track pieces, an extra carriage, and it's $50 more. You can make up your mind whether that is worth it in your opinion, because I think it's pushing it, but there you are. I think it looks better than the last version. The cold tender thing in the middle is actually longer than the previous version because this has 3 wheels where the previous version only had 2 wheels. It looks to be the same sort of wheel pieces used here. I love the way that they've designed this dish piece at the front. It's a lot more accurate and it's a lot more similar to the Hogwarts Express Collector's Edition set which came out last year, the way that was made. I think this set looks good. It's a shame this is the only picture that I have currently, but I think the station looks good. A modification I'm going to do is make the roofs all snowy to make it go along with the Hogsmeade set and also the Shrieking Shack set, because obviously this station is Hogsmeade Station. And yeah, I think this set is good. It looks good. It's just a price which is making me a bit unhappy. This set is just pretty weak, especially for the price. This set looks good for the $90, but I think, you know, it's a bit disappointing that we don't have more depth for the actual build itself, but the minifigures look fantastic, apart from the lack of printing on Bellatrix's dress. I think the Expected Patronum set looks fantastic, and yeah, so I have covered the Weasleys, Wizard Weezers and Dobby before in a previous video. I'll leave that annotation on screen now, but to briefly go over again, if you haven't seen that video, I'm not going to go in depth like I did in that last video, but to briefly just show you guys, we have 7 figures with the Weasleys Wizard Weezers set, which comes with obviously Weasleys Wizard Weezers and the IWOOT Owl Emporium, I believe it is. The interior looks a lot better than what I thought it was going to look like, because the previous image that we saw only showed the front side. I still don't think it's worth the $90, nowhere near it. Yeah, that's the image we saw last time. It's quite underwhelming, especially compared to the direct-to-consumer Diagon Alley version, which, you know, is roughly worth $100 to $120. because it's a quarter of a $450 set. So it's not that much more expensive, really, when you think about it, that UCS direct-to-consumer style version, but it's a lot better than what this is. So yeah, and the Dobby, a lot of people don't like it, but I actually think it's fine. It's only $35 or something like that, and I think it looks fine. It doesn't look as cursed as some of the other buildable creature sets we've gotten in the past. I'm looking at you, Hedwig. I think the head looks great. I think the body looks okay. I think the legs and feet look a little bit too big. But, you know, it's $35. I think if you like Dobby, you're probably going to pick it up. It's a shame it doesn't come with a Dobby minifigure on a plaque. I think that would have made it perfect. But, yeah, I have no problem with this set at all. So that is my reaction to all of the revealed LEGO Harry Potter sets coming out this summer in 2023. Once they properly get all the pictures get uploaded on lego.com or brickset.com, I will do in-depth analysis videos on some of the more expensive sets. So I'll do it on Weezer's Wizard Weezers, the Hogwarts Express, and the Battle of Hogwarts set at the very least. So if you've enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to check back tomorrow for another LEGO Harry Potter video. I'll see you there.